Good day, as you know, I'm Kaylin, and today's training session we're going to be creating invoices. So you've got an excess invoice that you might need to create, or a job invoice, or then the third type of invoice that you can create is a miscellaneous invoice. So if we move on over to Veculim, we go to our accounting menu and click on the invoices icon. You'll see then this window will display all the current invoices that you've got, and in the middle here you will see there's a invoice excess, invoice job card, and create miscellaneous invoice buttons. First thing that we need to do is invoice excess. Now whenever you do have a job card that has excess that applies to it, you need to invoice that excess first before you can obviously go and invoice the remainder of that job card. So I know that my job that I'm going to select has got excess, so we're going to click on invoice excess. I'm going to use the lookup button to go and look for my job that I want to invoice, and you'll see immediately it'll pop up with the excess amount there. We click on the select button and it'll populate all the information that it has. You then need to go and select a debtor account that this excess needs to be invoiced to. So in the previous video, you'll remember that we showed you how to create a debtor account. So if you don't have a debtor account for the specific customer, you can just go and watch that video and create that. So I'm going to use my lookup button. I'm going to go and select my my debtor. Click on select. And then, all the other information should pretty much be, correct. If there's any notes that you need to put in, you can specify that and, ensure that your VAT percentage is correct. And if there is any betterment that applies at this point, you can just tick this and go and fill that in. If there isn't anything, you can simply leave that. And all we do now is we click on the Create button, and we've invoiced our excess, as easy as that. So now obviously there's the remainder of that job card that we need to go and invoice. So we will then move on over to the next one, which is invoice a job card. Again, we go and use the lookup button, go and select the job that we want to go and invoice, click on select, and it'll populate all that information. If there is any discount that you need to apply to this, you can add that in at this point. Otherwise, it should be pretty standard there. You can also then, if you do have, depending on your level of software you've got as well, you can either go and give permission for the CSI in order for them to, this client has given permission for that. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK. It'll then give you a warning that there's this client hasn't permitted you to do anything and that there's no other changes that you can do further after this. And that is your invoice done. So we've got our excess invoice done, the job invoice is done, and then all that's left to show you is just if you need to create a miscellaneous invoice, you can just click on that. You can go and select the account number, so for whose account this may be. Let's just say it's that same guy there. You can link this to a job, so if it is a miscellaneous invoice for a specific job, you can do that. You can put in then any insurance details or vehicle details, anything else there. And if you need to fill in any, the invoice details, click on insert, put in your description here, the quantity, the value and all that, and you simply click on OK. And that'll add the miscellaneous invoice record. And that's how easy it is to invoice your jobs. It's quite a simple process, right through from creating the quotes, approving them, and creating those job cards, and then all the way through to your invoices. Quite quick and easy to do. I hope that you've learned something in this video and you'll join me in the next video. Goodbye.